Saggies, my archers. How are we? All right. Saggy, my fellow Sagittarians. We have been through it when it comes to relationships, when it comes to love, when it comes to trust, when it comes to giving ourselves. We have been through it the last couple of years. I don't know about you, but I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. This is going, damn it, this is going to be a positive reading for somebody. Somebody is going to find love with me. All right? Not me, but with me. Sun, Moon, and Rising in Venus. If this reading does not resonate with you, you can always book a personal reading. Saggies, if you can't connect to this reading, there's going to be a part 2 video. And in that part 2 video, it's going to consist of what's going to transpire come February 14th. So that will include a reading in that, for you. All right, Saggies, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's going on with the Archers? What's going on? What's going on with Sag? What's going on with Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's going on in love? What's going on with finances? What's going on with our overall well-being, mental, physical, and spiritual? What messages do you want for Sag? What messages do you want for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is going on for Sagittarius in February 2008? What do you want Sagittarius to know? What do you want Sagittarius to know? What do you want Sagittarius to know? And if you think that I'm shuffling too much, fast forward. You ain't got to voice it. I've never had an issue with Sagittarius. Talk about my shuffling. One thing about us Saggies, we are loyal to each other. And I love being a damn Sagittarius. I do. I don't think I would be any other sign. I would not be me. I don't know. I guess I love what we're capable of. What we bring to the party. But we need a fix when it comes to our love lives and what we're willing to commit to. What's going on with Sag? Come on now. What's going on with Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I feel like there is some type of relationship that is on the horizon for some of us. We may be getting married to maybe a Pisces. Maybe in the past, this Pisces walked away from you or you walked away from them. And it's kind of like leaving you looking at the overall situation like how much you love this person, how much you had cared about this person, or vice versa. But there is a new beginning in love. It may be a distance from you. It's going to start off through communication. This person is going to grab you mentally. It could be a Scorpio. It could be an Aquarius, or maybe you're just hopeful that, you know, this whole situation will end in marriage with you and this Scorpio, that there's going to be some type of teamwork. You're going to feel safe in your decisions. It's going to start off hot and heavy until you actually see this person for who they are. Things are moving in your favor behind the scenes. For some of you that have like issues with your finances, there's going to be a change. You're going to start saving. You're going to start being a little bit more conscientious with what you do with your disposable income. You guys are changing up your routine, and you're really excited about it. With others of you, it's like you have so many like options. It's like you have a new lease on life. You're maturing. Maybe it has to do with an Aries. Maybe for some of you Saggies, you've gotten together with an Aries and you guys have talked about marriage. But I'm getting the feeling that this Aries is exhausting to you. You're trying to be kind and compassionate and giving and understanding. You do love this person. There is like this new beginning that's trying to happen. But you're worried about you're worried about how things are moving, and it's like you're stating this. You're telling this person, whoever you're attracted to or involved with or whatever, but you are telling this person your innermost thoughts. You're being like really blunt about it, as only a Sagittarian would. But you're telling this person that overall you want a family. You're asking for this. You're wanting a family. You want that family unit. Maybe somebody's not moving fast enough for you because you want to get married and they don't. And you're trying to be strong. You're trying to not think about it as much. And you can't believe that this person is like avoiding marriage at all costs. Hell, because you're the Sagittarius. It's like they don't know that it's an honor for you to freaking commit. For some of you, those three-party situations are over. You're actually picking one person out of your harem. And you are going to try to make that work. There's some breakdown in communication, which is like delaying things. But you're still taking care of your business. You're overthinking stuff. Maybe having to do with an Aries. Overall, you are finding like happiness. But for some reason, for some of you, you have a backup plan. In case things don't work out, in case there's a divorce or something. For some of you have gone through like a split. And it's leaving you feeling incomplete. It's making you feel as though you're a failure, but you're not. You're trying to find some balance with it, some understanding with it. For some of you, you're throwing yourself into your work and you're trying to make things happen. It's like this ongoing cycle. You're trying to bring harmony into your life. You're trying to like be in sync with this person. But it's going to end in freaking separation. All right, Saggy. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is going on? What is going on for Sagittarius? All right, Sag. Let me take a sip. Okay. All right. And if you saw the label on the cup, don't eat there. I didn't promote it. This is for entertainment purpose only, yada, 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 my disclosure. All right, so shall we dance? So we shall. All right. Sagittarius, your overall energy is finding your spot, teamwork. For some of you, maybe it's a three-party situation. Sag, we starting out with some coins. You know, these last couple of years have been a struggle financially. So for those of you who are looking for a new job, it's coming. For those of you who are looking for some type of advancement, possibly a raise, is coming. For those of you who overall just want to start a new relationship or start over from scratch or start over from new, it's like new beginnings are going to happen all over and through your life. The goals and the plans that you set, it's going to happen for you because you've been working toward it by yourself for a long time. You are setting up, for those of you who are starting a company or some type of business venture, you're coming into your own. The goals, the dreams, the plans, everything that you set and put into motion, it's going to pay off. There's an offer that's going to be made to you. There may be an opportunity for you to move back home with your family. There may be an opportunity for you to travel a distance to go visit your family. You may get some news about your family that you have to travel to go see. It may have to do with a water sign. Or it may have to do with another fire sign. It may have to do with a Scorpio. But it's like you are for your career, okay? As far as work is concerned. For some of you, this may have already happened where you got that job, now you're making plans, and you know, it's like you're supporting yourself, which is great. You found your independence, your freedom. But it's like there's something else about your career or your job that you're trying to go after. But there's some type of bump in the road. And it's like making you keep everything near and dear to you. It's like you're protecting something. Maybe protecting your image at work. Maybe protecting your job at work. Maybe protecting yourself at work. But you're definitely protecting yourself. All right, so let's see. What is the Ace of Pentacles about? Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles may have to deal with an air sign. It's some type of conversation or boundaries that you're setting. It's getting to like the core of it. When you get to this core, you may end up losing something, or it may be a result of, it may end in some type of conflict. It may end up in, you may have conquered something. But it's definitely the end of whatever that cycle is. It's going to be the end of that situation. Whatever that situation was, it can't get any worse. What's going on with this? Okay, with the plans that you made, the goals that you set, you feel safe in those, in that idea. You feel safe in those plans. Somewhere along the line, somebody is going to assure you that you're making the right choice. Whether it be a Gemini, a Taurus, a Leo, or an Aquarius. But it's like something's going to be validated, and you're going to feel safe in the decisions that you've made, having to do with your, oh, I like how I caught that, having to do with your money status. With the Nine of Pentacles, clarifying that is you're like turning your back on maybe an idea, or maybe you decide, you know what, that even though I know I'm on the right path now, it's been confirmed, but you know what, you're kind of tweaking it, you're fine tuning it. So you've gone from like 2 goals to 3, right? You're waiting for these ideas. You're waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for things to happen. All right. Things are in motion. It might have to do with a Cancer. May have to do with a damn car. It may have to do with a truck. Maybe with this business that you're starting, or maybe you need some type of transportation. But for some of you, there's definitely something about a truck that's involved, and maybe a car, maybe something about something ongoing. So maybe you'll be getting a company car, company vehicle, company truck, something to that nature. Where you won't have to use your car so much, or it's going to lead you into getting a car. For the rest of you, once you find out that you are on the right path, because right now you're self-sufficient with all the bullshit that you had to go through, the breakups, the makeups, the breakups again. You found yourself. You've centered yourself. You are making a name for yourself. You are creating something for yourself, and you're setting these goals. And because the other 2 goals, and you having the world, in front of you, these 2 goals have been set for a very long time. You never strayed away from those goals, but now you're creating new goals, and you're realizing how far you've come. You're realizing how you've transformed into this awesome fire sign. Maybe there's an Aquarius, or I'm sorry, maybe there's a Cancer that's pointing this out to you. But you're moving forward. What's going on with you moving forward? You're moving forward. You're owning you're coming into your power. You're owning your truth. You're living your truth. You are open. You have opened all lines of communication. Maybe it's about telling somebody where you've been, sharing your story. Maybe it's about just starting over anew once you figure out that the wheels are turning, that there is motion behind the scenes, that your manifestations are coming into fruition. You're definitely coming into your power. You are achieving the things that you have been wanting to achieve. What's going on with this Knight of Cups, this offer? Okay, so maybe you guys are dealing with somebody who's a player and you found out how sneaky they were. Maybe this love offer is leaving you incomplete. Why are you feeling this way? And it's leaving you like still defending yourself. It's leaving you blocking your heart, not opening yourself up because you're still not sure where this person is coming from or where this offer is coming from, this proposal is coming from, but it's not completing you. This offer, this could be an offer from a player and it's like failed because you're blocked. You know, it's like you protected yourself and you dipped. They tried to get you, but you slipped away. What's going on with this journey? You're all in your head about some type of trip that you're supposed to take or some type of journey, some type of voyage, some maybe relocating. It's like you're thinking and you're weighing out all your options. Or are you thinking and weighing out all your options because of separation? Maybe you feel as though where you are, there's nothing left for you there. And you just want to move on, maybe to move closer to your family. There may have been some type of gossip, or maybe somebody's being like really aggressive, like coming towards you, or maybe there were some words and somebody suggested that you move. And you're feeling victorious about that. You're feeling triumphant. You're feeling like you've overcome this like bullshit. What's up with the family? What's up with the family? What's up with the family? Okay, so you might be delivering a message or getting a message from your family. Something may have changed. The family dynamics may have changed. Maybe you found out about a secret. Maybe you're trying to manifest something, or maybe someone in your family is trying to manipulate you. Whatever it is, it's weighing heavy on you. Something unknown, unseen, something that you may feel bound to, stuck to, or afraid of. It's going to bring about change, a new beginning. There may be some conflicts, or it just may be some great damn sex. I don't know yet. Well, if the sex is that great, somebody's going to offer you a long-term commitment. It's got you looking at how much time you want to invest. It's like you've learned your lessons. You know, it's like last year, the year before, last 2.5 years has been about like learning our freaking lessons. And you know what? Somebody is coming at you with some BS. And you know they are. They coming at you like, girl, I want you. Or they're coming at you like, oh boy, I want you. You know what I mean? And it's like you learned your lesson behind that. It's like you're listening to your intuition. You know, you're listening to your intuition, clarifying it with the Ten of Pentacles. I think at some point in time, maybe someone in your family, maybe a father or mother or somebody, you know, that you respected, told you about these things to look out for, and just don't give yourself. And I think that's resurfacing now for you. Because, I don't know, it's like this... For some reason, for some of you, using your damn intuition is like really hard. It's like you're so impatient to get to the next step. You're not listening to that voice. You're not listening to that gut instinct. And it's like you're carrying unnecessary weight on yourself, on your shoulders. You're making shit hard on yourself for no apparent reason. And it's like you feel stuck. And it's like you feel like you're tied to this situation. But if you like shake your head a little bit, the blindfold will slip down. And you'll realize that you can either walk forward or you can, you know, either go left or to the right. New beginning, new relationship. Something that you've been wanting, someone desiring you, you desiring them, resulting in a long-term commitment. You investing. You looking back at all your relationships and what you invested in that. Yeah. But see, you're not being patient. You're not being patient. You're this go-getter, and you're not being patient with yourself or, you know, what you're going through right now. But you're constantly trying new approaches, new ways of doing things, maybe on the job. You know, it's like you're trying to find a new way to switch stuff up, to do things differently. But you're working hard. You know, it's like you're really putting yourself into your work. You're showing your dedication. For some reason, maybe you feel alone. You're definitely like welcoming some type of friendship or relationship. You are hoping that, you know, this is going to happen for you. You're hoping that, you know, maybe it's with an Aquarius, or maybe it's with a water sign, a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. But you're trying to manifest this relationship, or at least be friends. You know, it's like you have this love to give this person. It could be an Aquarius, but you are definitely hopeful that this is going to work out for you. This is about opportunity. This is about prospects. This is about making that wish on the things that, you know, you've been waiting for. It's about having that opportunity and balancing everything out and things being favorable for you. It's about, excuse me, not being charitable, but it's about looking to see where the balance is. It's about shared resources. It's about giving and taking. You're no longer looking at what you had compared to what you have. You're past that. You're beyond that. You're ready to start this new journey. Opportunities are wide open. You're optimistic. You're carefree about it. You're thinking about marriage. You know, you're hopeful about this relationship or a relationship because you're ready to love now. You're hopeful. You're ready to share your life with someone. You've let the past go. Okay, so I was hurt. I'm over it. You're not looking at what you could have had with, you know, these people from your past, but you're looking forward to new opportunities. It's like you've accepted the past. You've accepted what happened. You've gotten peace with that. You may have even forgiven the person, or they may have forgiven you, but nonetheless, it's like you're set out on this brand new journey. You're taking this blind leap of faith because your optimistic ass wants to get married. Or you're dealing with a Taurus. You're looking for some type of balance. Maybe it has to do with a court case. Maybe you guys are just going to elope. Maybe you're going to suggest that. It could be with a Scorpio. And that actually ended up in the reverse. I don't think anything is going to come to an end. I don't think anything is going to cease and desist. It's basically going to open up a door for you. A new beginning. You're like putting all that stuff behind you. You're finding strength, or maybe the Scorpio, you know, makes you strong. But for some reason, things aren't moving. They're stagnant. You need time to find yourself. Make sure you're comfortable in your skin. You're trying to become a little bit more spiritual. Maybe for some of you, y'all just woke up. And you're discovering that you are more than just a third-party situation. Maybe you're discovering your worth. Maybe, you know, this love loss has awakened you. Maybe it has to do with a Virgo. or a Gemini. Maybe it was a third-party situation with a Virgo, you know, that you let go of. But you're trying to find happiness. And with this newfound relationship, you're going to have your happiness. It's going to complete something about you. You're going to then become more flexible. Woo. I lost the card. There it is. Okay, so it's going to result in love. Unconditional love in its purest form. The universe is saying to you, you know what? Here you go. It's giving you authority over your relationships, but it's not going to be overshadowed. It's not going to be... You'll have some authority, but, I mean, God, the universe, whoever, is always going to have authority over you. So it's a time for you to be a little bit more mature about what's going on in your love life. Be a little bit more mature when it comes to this relationship. You're showing growth. It's transforming you. It's like you have a second chance. This may start, you know, with conversations via text, inboxing, DMing somebody. But for some reason, for some of you, you're going to walk away from it. Maybe because it's not the relationship that you want, and you realize, you know what, I don't have to settle for this. It's not really what I want. It's keeping me busy for right now, but it's not really what I want. And you know how we do. We Sag, we come in and we leave. And then we'll come back and then we'll leave again. If we really care about somebody, it's like, you know, we'll stop in. Hey, how you doing? I just wanted to say hi. We don't want a whole damn conversation with your ass. We just want to know that your ass is still alive. But for the most part, it's like, hey, how you doing? Everything going good? Okay, everything's going great. Wonderful, blah, 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 blah. And then we disappear again. That's just how we are. We love being around people, but for the majority of the time, Sag likes to spend some alone time. We like going to other people's houses. If there's like a get-together, a gathering, or whatever it is, a Sag will be the last person to say, yeah, come on over. Because when it's time for your ass to leave, it's time for you to leave. With Sag, it's like we like to go from... We like our freedom. If you come to our house or our apartment or whatever, after a while, it's like, all right, I don't know where y'all going, but y'all get the hell up out of here. That's just our nature. It's not that we are afraid of commitment, but it's not so much as that, but it's being confined. We like being free to choose and do what we want to do, but we don't try to hurt people intentionally. We try and forewarn you. I get bored fast. That's saying keep me entertained. I'll keep you entertained, but you're going to have to give it back. But if I feel like, you know, this ain't going nowhere, like, don't call me and don't say nothing. I hate that. Why the hell did you call me? You called me so that I could, be your entertainment, make you laugh, carry the conversation. Well, hell, if that was the case, I would have called you. But yeah, it's like you finally reach a situation where you're like walking away from something or someone. It could be a Capricorn. And there's like a disconnect. You're disconnecting yourself. This card did like spin around or whatever. So I'll read it both ways. Either you're disconnecting yourself, or you're feeling spiritually disconnected, or you're disconnecting yourself from people, or you are trying to connect with someone. You are mending yourself. You are standing on your own 2 feet. You are coming to grips with things. whatever it is, it's like it has you worried. Maybe about a job, a supervisor, somebody who has authority over you. You're feeling alone, maybe depressed. You feel as though your intuition is blocked. You don't know which way is up. You don't know what decision you should make. You're guarded. You're hurt. You know, you're protecting yourself. Something is going to change. Something is going to end very fast. But it's going to bring happiness. Maybe a Leo into your life. Maybe whatever this ending is, it has to do with a Leo. What is this Queen about down here? What is this Queen about? Okay, there's some type of fast communication, maybe with an employer, maybe with some type of business deal, or maybe you're going on a journey. You might be going back home. You might be telling somebody how grateful you are to them. It might be about a reconciliation, but you may not want that. It might be about someone extending an offer to you. It may be a childhood friend. It might be somebody from your past who all of a sudden decides to pop up at your damn house and say hi. With this, maybe it's a reconciliation, again, with everything that I named. You're really like thinking about the overall end of everything, like the outcome. If I do this, is it going to result in what it is that I'm planning for, that I'm wanting, that I desire, that I've asked for? And that's marriage. Or, you know, some type of serious committed relationship. It may be with a Pisces. A Pisces may be on their way. Coming back to you to reconcile, to balance out the home. Something ended with this Leo. It left you protecting yourself. Interesting. Okay, and of course I didn't say this in the beginning, but as most of you know, I like to make sure that all my cards are upright, so then that way if it comes out in the reverse, that's how it's meant to be. Sagittarius. I love my Saggies. I love my fellow Saggies. Yeah. Saggies. We have been through it, I tell you. We have been through it. All right, Sag. 2018 February, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What messages do you have for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What messages do you have for Sagittarius? Woo! Okay. So, somebody's worried about getting married or not getting married, but somebody's worried about love. I just kind of wanted to slip out there, huh? A lot of you become really spiritual, and it's breaking down walls. It's allowing you to connect with maybe some of your children, or maybe somebody that's younger than you. But you are like cutting all the fats out of your life, whether it has to do with family members, friends. It's like you'd rather be by yourself than have to deal with the bullshit for one more year. And it's actually giving you a new lease on life. That's supposed to be upright. Some of you are defending your position on where you stand, be with an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Taurus, or a Leo. It's all revolving around your home and your happiness and being in sync and being flexible and willing to bend. And you are like working hard towards this. You are trying to make shit happen. You're being kind, compassionate, cool-headed. You're offering a long-term commitment to whoever it is, you know, that meets your criteria. There's a delay with something that you have conquered. You're leaving something behind. You're moving. Some of you are moving. Some of it's based either, for some of you it's based on a job, or it's job related and you have to move. And you're taking a new approach with that. It's like you're really thinking about your options. You're still able to take care of home and take care of your business. But whatever this move is going to be, it's going to leave you happy. For some of you, a Scorpio will be coming back into your life and it will make you like really, really happy. I mean, this is going to complete you in every way. You guys are manifesting something and you're keeping it a secret. And it's something that you're tied to. It's something that's spiritual to you. It's something that is going to allow you to move forward. Probably within a relationship, maybe freeing you a little bit more to think about marriage or be more traditional about marriage. You're definitely going to own your truth and come into your power. There's going to be some type of love, some type of genuine love that's offered to you by or through somebody awkward or through an awkward situation. Maybe from an Aries. You're definitely going to be a little bit more optimistic. You're going to be a little bit more free. You're going to be taking these blind leaps of faith, which will overall give you that financial boost that you need. Whether you're going to trip and fall into some type of financial arrangement and it's going to be your payday, or maybe you are patiently waiting for your payday to come, but you are ambitious and you're excited about it, Sag. You're trying to find balance. Maybe some of you are indulging a little bit. Some of you are still getting over love lost or some heartache. You're still hurt behind something that someone has done. This person may be another fire sign who's younger than you. Maybe you're dealing with rejection, but you're getting a message that's coming in. And it's going to look as though someone is challenging you, but they're not. This person is like spouse material. They're compassionate, they're kind, they're understanding. It could be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer that's coming your way. They're going to be nostalgic. They're going to be thinking or reminding you about, you know, like things that have happened in the past. They're going to tell you how grateful that they are that they have met you. Because of you, they were able to set goals, that they have their whole life in front of them. For another, you know, group of you, it's going to be some type of reconciliation that's going to come your way from either a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. And you're going to like set some boundaries. You may not accept this offer. It may crash and burn. Or it's going to bring about change in your life where things will begin to move. They might be moving behind the scenes. You may not see it, but things are moving. It will lead you into celebration. Hey, you might hit the number and you might go out with some friends and buy some drinks and say they all me. But at the same time, you're going to tell them about themselves and all the bullshit that they was talking. They probably, you know... I'm serious. It's like you're owning your truth. You may be telling them your story over drinks. Or these may be a group of friends that, you know, kind of said some slick shit. And you just going to be like, look, I heard what you said. I was a little distraught, but I'm back. And, I don't know, you're owning your truth. You're telling your story. You're being assertive. You're being firm in your beliefs. and you're being very blunt about it, it's going to cause some type of renewal, some type of transformation. And that cycle is going to come to an end. You know, you've been through it. It's over. It's done. You know, it's not going to get any worse. You know, you are done with it. You are transforming. You are basically rising up from the ashes. You've separated yourself. Maybe from an Aquarius, but you're hopeful. You're optimistic. You are looking at opportunities that are before you. You're looking for things to help you prosper. You're looking for things that are... What's up? It's my daughter. I'm live.
On YouTube or...
Yeah.
YouTube?
Yeah.
I was going to ask you, when you're done, can I...
They can hear you.
When you're done, can I use the dryer?
You can use it now.
I can?
Yeah, which one?
The dryer.
That we put clothes in, or a hair dryer?
That we put clothes in.
Okay, yeah. Jimmy?
No.
Yes, Jimmy. You can use the dryer. Did you wash anything to use the dryer?
I didn't put them in the dryer yesterday. And I need them because I thought yesterday was Saturday.
Well, I re-washed them. So, yeah, they're ready to go into the dryer. Okay, my time is ticking and my battery's running low.
Bye.
Love you, bye.
Are you sure? Because they'll be able to hear.
No, they won't. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right, so... Did I just snort? I did. Okay. She closed the door and all of a sudden I hear this, ow. All right, so sorry about that. But yeah, it's like this cycle is ending. It's like you're optimistic, or maybe for some of you your optimism is like coming to an end. That there's some type of burden, maybe the separation, but you're trying to like find yourself. That's what I'm getting. It's like you don't know who you really are. It's like you are your own manifester. You are starting to use your intuition. There's going to be an offer that's made, maybe from a player, maybe from a Cancer, maybe from somebody who really does like care and love you. Again, this could be an offer that's coming from a Cancer, some type of proposal or some type of news. Or maybe you're going to get news about a car. I don't think so. I think it's going to be a love offer. I think there's going to be a Cancer or somebody with a really nice car that is going to come into your life and offer you this love that you've been wanting. It could be a Gemini. It's going to be like, maybe you guys talk like via text message or emails a lot. It's somebody who, this person is going to be someone who can take care of things, someone who's business oriented, someone who is someone who's going to oversee your happiness, to make sure that things are done diligently. Somebody who's smart, knowledgeable, and honest. There's a decision that you're not trying to make, or you're not trying to use your intuition when it comes to this love situation. Maybe it's due from you being hurt so much in the past that you are like indecisive, that you when you're in it, you can't see what's before you. You're not sure if this person is who they say they are. But things are moving forward. You are being offered love, a family. You will be victorious with that. And here you are. You're this go-getter. You're, it's like you're looking off and they're looking off. It's like you got to find that connection. You got to find that balance, or maybe it has to do with the Libra. But somehow, some way, you're disconnecting yourself. There's a long-term commitment that's being offered, but for some of you, you're going to still want to have your independence. For others, you're going to be juggling. And for others, you're just going to be worried about that shit. You're looking at, what you could have had versus what you have. There's going to be some type of complications, maybe some bickering, some arguing, but there's definitely going to be some type of strife or stress. You're going to be turning your back on a situation because you've set other goals. You're waiting for whatever you had going on. You're waiting for those ships to come in. You're waiting for probably that profit. You're waiting on something. Could be a Scorpio that's really possessive, or maybe you're possessive over this person, over this relationship that you thought you were over, but you're probably not, because it's a little bit on the toxic side. It's one-sided. It may have to do with the Capricorn, but it's something that you don't want and you are just tired of it. You're looking for a new beginning with somebody you would have great sex with, because you want to complete this cycle. You want to feel safe and secure in your decisions. Right now, you're satisfied with what you have. You're content. At the same time, you're being kind of aggressive, or maybe somebody's being aggressive towards you, because you're looking back at things that you've invested in. You're looking at how things weren't equal and how you wish they could have been. You're looking at how you defended yourself, how you were hurt, how you were wounded, how time and time again this person had authority over you. But there is a new beginning. There will be abundance brought to you in all areas of your life. You're going to feel as though your place has been solidified. You're going to feel as though you're part of a team. There's going to be some type of cohesion there. You are still trying to find somewhere to, put this love. For some of you, you may be pregnant. You may get pregnant and figure, you know what, I got all this love to give. I think I'm going to become a mother. For some of you, it's just a matter of growing. It's a matter of growing from this past situation, and maybe spending some time mentally with yourself, finding that balance, that harmony, being in sync, finding that relationship, that friendship. Maybe you have to travel for it. Maybe this person is at a distance from you. Maybe it's leaving you feeling a little bit, incomplete. This could be a friendship that was developing into something, and you guys did a lot of communication over the phone or text messaging, and you probably found out that this person had something else going on, another agenda. It could be a Leo. Or maybe you found out about this Leo talking to someone else, and they were being sneaky about it. Or maybe you're finding strength in feeling. Maybe you're finding your strength after feeling as though you were a failure, or that you failed at something. Sagittarius, February 2018. What messages do you have for Sagittarius? February 2018. What messages do you have for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What messages do you have? Something is bittersweet. That's been coming up for everybody. There may be some trickery in your midst, or maybe you're like trying to trick someone. Just keep your eye out for that. There may be some rejection. Maybe you felt with this trickery, maybe you felt as though somebody was like really into you, but they really weren't. Maybe you overthought it, and it led to rejection, maybe because this person is with someone else. But you're going to overall feel some type of completion with it. You're going to persevere. You're going to keep going no matter what. It's like you're going to stay, you're going to balance yourself. You are going to continue to look for that relationship that completes you. At the same time, though, you're feeling despondent. There's some despondence. You're like disconnecting yourself. And yet, you still have that fiery passion about you. It's like you're all about recreating yourself, or making yourself over, or grounding yourself and being one with the elements, returning back to nature, being real with yourself, making things happen, taking matters into your own hands. And say, like, if you need another source of income, you are the type of person who will create another job for yourself. Victim, maybe you're feeling as though with this trickery, you're a victim of circumstance. Maybe some of you are playing the victim role. But for the most part, you're showing gratitude. You're showing growth. And you could possibly be coming up on meeting your soulmate. What's this that's bittersweet? You're accepting. Whatever this was that left you bittersweet, you're coming around and you're accepting what has happened to you. What's going on with this completion? Okay, with this completion, with this like past that you're putting away, it's like you're throwing yourself into your work. You're like becoming this workaholic. You're taking on Capricorn tendencies. What is this that you're passionate about? Well, here it says guilt. So if we're clarifying passion with guilt, maybe there's something that about you that you're trying to fix. Maybe there's something, you know, you feel guilty about from your past and you are trying desperately and passionately to fix it. What's this gratitude about? What is this gratitude about? Oh, two for the price of one. This gratitude is about being enlightened and being able to expand your creative thought, to expand your mind, to go beyond the ceiling that society has set. You're playing by your rules now. So this trickery. This trickery is actually discovery. You're discovering something. Maybe you felt as though, or maybe whatever it is that you discovered, you know, you're going to wake up one day and be like, you know what, all this time I've been tricked. Or maybe you tricked yourself, or maybe somebody else tricked you into thinking and having one mindset when it should have been open the entire time, the way that Sag is intended to be. What is this about perseverance? Balance. You got to find balance. If you're going to persevere, you got to find some balance in it. You got to balance it out. It may have something to do with a Libra. There is also Leo. There is Gemini. There is Scorpio. What is this? Whoop, whoop, whoop. What is this about creation? Creation. With this creation, the only way that you can complete this or even attempt to do this is going to be based on your wisdom, on what you have gained through your journey. What's this about rejection? This rejection has to do with forgiveness. Whoever this is that you feel as though it may have crossed you, in order to get over this rejection, you have to forgive. They go hand in hand, basically. If you feel as though somebody rejected you for whatever reason, forgive yourself. Look inside yourself and figure out what it was that made them reject you, or flip it around. If you're rejecting somebody because of something that they've done, then you need to show some type of forgiveness. You need to be accepting to what has happened and move on from it and let it go. You can't just ignore it and say, you know what, I'm not going to think about it. Because if you don't resolve it, it's going to keep sneaking up on you. It's dissipating. You know, whatever this had to do as far as like accepting or giving or getting forgiveness, after a while, it will go away. But until then, it's just going to be like this big elephant in the room. What's going on with this victim role? What's going on with this victim? What's going on with this? Ooh. What's going on with this feeling like a victim? Destiny? Okay, so maybe at some point in your life, I'm trying to figure this out along with you. But maybe some point in your life, you know, it's like you felt like a victim. Maybe that's the way things were intended to be. Maybe it has something to do with an Aquarius. Had it not been for things that happened to you in the past, it would not bring you to where you are now. Impartiality. You got to find somewhere to be. It's like you've got to release it. You got to let it go. What about this growth? Well, you've grown up and you stopped gossiping. What about this gossip? What are folks gossiping about? People are gossiping about your quest. They're gossiping about how you've decided to go on your own path. It's about how you're finding yourself and what you're becoming, what you're evolving into. Let them talk. You've done your service. You've been there for these people, you know, and maybe you're just tired of doing it. Maybe you're just tired of being as available as you have been in the past. And now you need to be available for yourself. Self-worth. Complacency. You're grounding yourself to perfection. It's like you're growing. First you were this young person, and now you're becoming this older person who's full of light. You have found yourself. For some of you, it's hard to make this change, and you're grieving over some of the friends that you lost because they're not growing, they're stagnant. But have faith. You gotta have faith. It may kind of, you know, start some type of confusion where it's like, I don't understand why they won't support me when I've supported them. But you're gonna be at an impasse. It's just a minor bump in the road. And you're becoming impatient because it's like you see your goal, it's like right there and you want it like so bad. And you know what? It's gonna bring you joy. You just have to, slow and steady wins the race, you know? Use your instincts. May have something to do with a Pisces. Dang, these cards are shooting out. For some of you, you need to pray. Ask the universe, you know, tell them, hey, this is what I want. Please give it to me. Just see yourself as already having it. And I think that's it. Ooh, ooh. It's all about perception. All right, Sag. So, let's see. Let's see what this brings about, shall we? What messages do you want to send, Saggy? What messages do you want to send, Saggy? What messages? Ooh. What messages do you want to send, Sag? Ask for what you want and be honest. You're going to take a glimpse into the future. If you're familiar with indigo, rainbow, and crystal children and beyond, it's being in touch with that higher sense of self. Be in that when you're asking for what you want and as you're being honest. Appreciate the beauty and value of the exquisite and the small. So pay attention to all the small things, because sometimes the small things can like really bring about completion. Unconditional love. Knowledge means change. You're getting the same cards. I think it was Aquarius that got these. The Green Man's Door. Okay. This is about portals, Wheel of Fortune, entry points. Being able to access the things that you want by opening up a door. When one door closes, another one opens. It's about manifestation. The Unicorn and the Maiden. Communication with the unicorn. Okay. Or Sagittarius, okay. Communication with unicorn, purification, undercover action. So just because it's like not right out in the open and in your face, don't think that nothing is happening, because it is. When you're making a wish, when you're communicating, a unicorn signifies magic, things that happen, that transform. When you're communicating the things that you want, now that you're becoming more aware of yourself, don't think because it's not happening right now, because Sag, we can be very impatient, but just don't think because it's not happening like right now, as soon as you ask for it and you got to wait, don't think things aren't happening behind the scenes, because they are. The Merlin, for some of us, we are looking for guidance, mentorship, and teacher of old ways. We're trying to connect with going back to our roots, appreciating what was taught to us by our parents, trying to, it's more or less like, okay, you know what? I've tried this relationship thing. I've done it my way so many times and it hasn't worked out. Let me try and follow like my mom's advice or my dad's advice or whoever, you looked up to. It's like you're changing your thoughts. You're changing your ways. It's kind of like the Hierophant, where you're looking at something more of a traditional, way. You're looking for guidance. You're accepting help. You're wanting to learn. Sag has a thirst for knowledge. We research shit until we can't research it anymore. Sorry. And that's basically what that card means. And now you have Barnabas and the Prince. Adventures, discovery, travel, meeting destiny. With this guidance, this mentorship, it's going to lead you to opening up the doors. The doors to like your Wheel of Fortune. The doors of what is yet to come. And you have to welcome that. You have to want that. You're going to have to want to be adventurous. You're going to want to have to discover yourself and things around you. Willing to travel. I don't know a Sagittarius that doesn't like to travel. Instead of waiting for destiny to come to you, you need to meet destiny halfway. Okay, Sag. Now, for the bonus part. For the bonus, we have, this is going to be a love tarot spread. It's what you want, what you need, and how you see the other person. And the first part will be for singles, and then the second part will be for couples. And as far as the other person is concerned, it's going to be what they want, what they need, and how they see you. And yeah, I got the setup. Yes. I'm trying a new spread, so we'll see how accurate it is. You guys are going to have to let me know in the comments what you think about it. How accurate you think it is. Oh, and by the way, I do have a donation button on my page. If you want to donate, feel free. Yeah. Let's see. And there's also a link to, if you want to book a reading, you can book a reading there. There's a link right next to the PayPal button. Yeah, I said that kind of like in a blunt way, didn't I? My delivery was not smooth at all with that one. But feel free if you want to, you know, book a reading. 12. You can email me at 1214 Epiphany Place, or you can use the link on my page. All right. So, oh, and then in the middle is going to be like the forces in between you guys. All right. So let's see what's going on for Valentine's Day. February 14th, 2018. All right, so what you want is a Leo or some strength. There's some type of, you need communication. You need to travel with this Leo. How you see them as married. Or maybe somebody to marry. Or maybe you're involved with a married Leo. What they want is the end to a situation. They're in some type of situation and they want it done. They don't want to be in that situation anymore. And it's not what they want from you. It's what they want. What they need is focus. They need drive. They need precision. They need maybe somebody younger than them. Somebody smart. They need somebody to give them a new lease on life, a new approach to life, a new perspective. And how they see you is someone who is abundant or who can bring abundance to their life. In the middle, it's optimism. It's blind leap of faith. It's a new beginning. That are the forces in between you guys. With this Leo here, for strength, as far as what you want. This Leo here, the strength of what you want. Can you clarify the strength card for Sagittarius, February 2018? Can you clarify the strength card? Wisdom. This person is going to bring wisdom with them. They're going to actually have something to say in their conversation. So it's going to be intriguing for you. As far as what you want, as in this fast communication that's coming in, or maybe this journey or something like that, it's looking, and when you see service, it's not so much as a duty or a job, but it's being with someone, being of service to them, being a confidant, being compassionate, being open, being welcoming, being warm and loving, that type of service. Letting them know that they're not alone. As far as how you see them, we have the Ace of Cups. And to clarify that, maybe you see that person as marriage material, or maybe that person is married, or you think that they're married, but you're very passionate about this overall love that you are developing for this person. Or maybe you're looking at this person as love and you're very passionate about this person. Or maybe you just hot in the ass and you're just trying to get some. Let's see. What they want. They want an end to something. What is it they want to end? They want to end whatever insecurity that they have. What they need as far as perseverance, self-worth. For some reason, this person isn't feeling worthy. And how they see you, there's the Ace of Pentacles, and that signifies like abundance in all areas, a new beginning, and we have growth. They're looking at you as though they can learn from you, they can grow from you. There's some type of lesson, even though they may be older than you, there's still a lesson that they can learn from you. They can grow by being around you or being with you. Overall, we have the Fool card. It's like changing routines up. It's like being open and being optimistic and just being free. What a Sag is all about, being free. This is destiny. You know, it's like the open opportunities that you have, being free, being, open. It's bringing in destiny. I don't want to use that one. Actually, I do. Sag, I done pulled out the Gothic. I done pulled it out, Sag. I done pulled it out. Because we are living in color in 2018. Alright, so backing up this strength card as far as what you want. As far as what you want and what you're desiring, what you're needing, you have wisdom, you have strength, and it's like it's some type of like conflict, some type of struggle. It's like you're coming to terms with things, and it's like you're fighting another version of yourself. You're stripping away the old, and you're bringing in this new person that you have evolved to be. And it's a constant inner struggle, a constant inner battle within yourself. But with wisdom and with strength, yeah, I feel like you're going to get through it. As far as like this journey, this traveling, this service, again, it's being clarified again as this service. You're finding some type of compassion, or it's like it's not a funeral, it's not a death. Even though, you know, it's like that's what this card looks like. But it's a service. It's something that you are willing to put your efforts into. This journey that you're willing to take. With the Ace of Cups, with this Ace of Cups, it's like you're losing yourself almost. It's like you're so passionate about it that you're losing yourself in the process. It's like you're cheating yourself. You're stealing from yourself almost. You're twisted. It's like you're so passionate about it. It's like you're like losing yourself. You have to regain focus. Okay, so as far as what this person wants, they're wanting an end to something that's making them feel insecure. And we have the Ace of Swords, and it's like there's this new beginning. They're finding their voice. They're owning their truth. What they need. What they need is to get out of their head. You know, it's like they have opportunities, but they don't see opportunities. How they see you, you are like hot. They see you as the fire sign that you are. They see a new beginning with you. They see there may be a little bit of conflict, maybe a little bit of friction, but they see that you are passionate about what you believe in and what you want. So not only has there been growth that you've shown, but they find you to be abundant in all areas of their life. And they see you being passionate with this new beginning and probably some great sex with the Ace of Wands. Overall, in the middle, as far as your destiny? It's like you can't stop thinking about this person. It's like you're really passionate about this person. You really want to be with this person. You really want to okay, but not only that, but it's like you're open to new opportunities, to possibilities. This is destiny, you know, and it's like you're free. You're open to express yourself the way that you want to, passionately. So, yeah. All right, Sag, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I'll try and put another one up probably one day next week. I got a little catching up to do. So, thank you for watching, and have a good night. Bye.